Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where last episode, after finishing the Nopon Register at last and learning the meaning of the coloured stones, we grabbed our 5th origin metal piece from within a rana in the lower Magfa Wildwood, with our final piece now to find. With Crys having been revealed as a consul, side story Noah has begun, as we infiltrated Gardin Defense Base after defeating infiltrated Garnak.
This is unsettling. Not a single person anywhere in sight.
What's going on? Is this because we busted up the Annihilator?
No, I very much doubt it. We didn't do any direct damage to the castle itself.
Maybe it's because of the Machini Queenie?
Even so, we didn't actually free the soldiers here, right? And yet no one's here. Huh? The shard's changing position. Hey, Noah, look at this. Noah?
It's a song.
What song?
You're right. It's a Kevesi one. The melody.
Yeah. And it's not just any melody. I know who's playing.
Crys. Wait, Crys? Wasn't that the guy who was Noah's off-seeing instructor?
Yeah.
Huh? But Crys is...
Yeah. He died 4 years ago.
Does that mean he's been reborn, like Ethel?
No. I don't think that's it.
What then? Like Mobius?
There are two types of Mobius. The kind like Z and X, who were Mobius from the beginning, and humans who became Mobius, like N, M, and Urine.
So... is this like a trap?
Probably. But the origin metal readout is real. It's definitely here.
In we go?
Yeah. In we go.
What? Into the jewels?
They're clearly aware that we're coming. But there's no one around. He's waiting. For me.
Rude of us to not listen to the invitation, right? Well, you know, after looting.
Could you help me out here?
Looting comes first.
Here we go.
Wonder what's inside.
This is something decent, right?
Beautiful, glorious SP. That's what's inside.
It's good to keep a record.
Better give it a good once-over.
So this is the 3rd Ixia Bridge. How long until we randomly join over there? Well, we're getting to that question mark that I couldn't figure out how to get to. Well, so Colony 11 has a door on this bridge, but the door is locked. How to open door was the question.
I feel like maybe been here before? Or maybe not.
I guess I should avoid the question mark for now, or anywhere in its vicinity, right? So let's hug the left. Just in case we get
Something weird's going on,
sucked
right?
into something.
The silence is unnerving.
Better give it a good once-over.
Kismet Crossing, eh? Well, I'll take a left and we'll explore more of this in the future. Yes, it is very apt to bring up the fact that we have not freed this place. I was always expecting to come back here and do such a thing once it was established that we can free a castle.
I hope we can make use of this.
Say, isn't this valuable?
We should take good care of that.
Oh, I hope, I'm not uncapped on silvers.
So much to see, huh?
Yeah, quite a few things here. Does make you wonder what's accessible right now. That looks like it's on the walls and reachable from further back. Or no, further that way, further that way. We'll have to run around here a lot. If there are any humans to be found. Hello, Keves Castle. Hello, massive battle arena. They're subverting! This massive battle arena isn't even a battle arena. Maybe it's just a parade ground.
I don't feel like maybe been here before, or maybe not.
Hello, guards.
Good to see you again, Noah.
I knew it. Crys.
Thank goodness. I'm so happy to see that you're still an Off-Seer.
Crys! Come out! Reveal yourself!
I'm waiting in the throne room. Take your time. I want you to come up here. Then I want you to play that special melody.
Crys!
I'll be waiting.
Never seen this place before.
I'm fine. We need to go up to the throne room. Crys is waiting.
Exit stage left, I assume here. We'll just make our way around nicely. Where robots are too dumb to look. Sounds like I'm being mean to the robots, to be honest. It's weird that kind of close to being recognizable areas that we're seeing here, you know what I mean? Oh well, the really recognizable areas. It's another way of putting it.
Topographical info updated.
Well, let's find out what's up this elevator.
Dinner soon, right?
Really, you're thinking of dinner now?
I first met Crys on the day of a homecoming.
I remember.
A short time later, I put in to become an Off-Seer. And then, we met again.
The name's Noah, right? I'm Crys. Starting today, I'll be your personal tutor, all right? Let's begin.
Hey, Crys. Tell me something. Back then, on that day, why did you look so sad?
Which day?
The day of homecoming. In Colony 14.
Ah, I see. So that's how I look to you then.
The others looked so happy. And the soldier, he was so pleased about it. But not you.
I think he probably felt content.
Content?
He had lived through it all, fought hard, and in serving his colony, he found purpose. I find it's quite a tragic thing.
But why? I mean, it was time for him to return home.
What do you think that entails?
Huh?
Reaching your life's expiry date. Surviving through so many battles.
Well,
Do you honestly believe he was happy to disappear for such trivial reasons? That his smile belied no doubt? To me, he looked ready to cry. Being unable to choose his end, merely accepting what comes next.
Crys.
There's no joy in a contrived death, Noah.
Contrived death, huh? At this point, I get him. Kind of, at least.
On that day, he shook my belief. Was I really content? Content with the path I'd chosen to follow? And then he chose for himself. His end would be by his design. I need to know. What was he thinking back then? And why now? Why has he appeared before me?
Let's just go straight on and find out.
Now, we wait.
No enemies stand in our way that can stop us after all.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
Revelation Hall? Yeah, it's our first time in a lot of places in Keves Castle. There's a lot more of it left over than what we actually explored, was there?
Record.
Crys.
Seriously, those Mobius snuffers can really do one.
Man, I'm getting a lot of experience for just discovering locations, aren't I? Gotta go up another elevator, do we? Is this where an ambush? This is where I put an ambush. Robot dropping down from the seat now. The real foe was the elevators along the way.
Now, we wait.
Wait, we? Oh, yes, we are. We're back at the throne room. Wait, you can go that way? I'm, sorely tempted. Seems to be some kind of slide, though.
Here we go.
That
feel like maybe been here before?
that looks well off the beaten
Maybe
path.
not.
So I'll avoid that for now. That looks like I'd be sucked into nothingness. No we yet. Hello.
Crys.
Ouroboros, you dare to appear before me once again. Do you not value your lives? Such idiocy. You should never have shown your faces here again. But you leave me no choice. For sullying this consecrated ground, I will see to it that justice is served.
What What a terrible din. Only an imitation. Its empty words could never ring true. Let me hear it, Noah. I want a true melody. Let me hear your melody. You'll hear it.
What's that big rock of a weapon you've got there?
I know you can do better yet.
Lightning.
I'm fine. Well, let's go, Consul Crys. You've knocked me down once.
Hey, this feels pretty good. Show us what you've got. Ouroboros, feel it in my bones.
I need to stand here to get my stuff up as fast as I can here. Did I miss? No, I'm still hitting pretty hard. Let's just camp out in all these circles. Use special song abilities. Burst? Oh my god, he's instantly broke again. Some big damage going out here. Just from everyone's Ouroboros forms. Chris is not having a good day. I don't really want to use jet attack, so we'll avoid that for now. Got power charge, so if I wait for ground beat. I should have shadowed eyed, so I should be. Oh, hello. Just having regenerate across the party is pretty good for us anyway. He likes to move around a lot. It's amazing how late those numbers appear for our criticals, you know? Thanks for the taunt. I don't want to die. That's the one that builds it all up nicely. Think KO wounded works on him? Maybe it did.
Why, Crys? Why become Mobius? Tell me, what would possess you to side with them?
So I could see you again, Noah.
But why?
Your sworn mission is to change this world, is it not?
Yes.
And is that because you're unhappy with the way it is?
It's wrong, and we have to correct it. That is all.
I see. So relentless desire is what drives you.
Desire?
You fight for betterment, for ever greater aspirations.
And what's wrong with that?
Nothing at all. It's human nature, after all. But you still don't understand. There's something you must learn.
What's that?
To be content with one's lot.
What do you mean?
Don't you see? Only the strong can ever hope to reach the fabled horizon that you seek. Your words must be backed up by strength in equal measure. Winner's logic.
But birds, what can they possibly possibly know of how a lowly worm feels.
Then, what would you have become of the weak? Would you abandon them? You would refute their everything? End their story there?
Mobius are the ones doing that.
Noah, what you're trying to achieve here amounts to the same thing. You really think freeing Origin will revive the world and solve all of our problems? You must surely have heard from the Queen of Agnes the truth of this world.
So what then? You're saying the Queen's lying?
No, surely not.
Then what?
But there is no guarantee. If the Queen is wrong and the world is not created anew, what happens then?
Huh?
What if this is some flight of fancy? What if you've been taken in, staking your lives on a whim? Who's accountable? I ask you that.
Well,
I think it's still the right thing to do.
Oh?
It was your smile, Crys. I get it now. I know why you were smiling back then. I'm good here. I get what you meant now. You asked me once if I would keep moving. And my answer...
Tell me, Noah.
I will. To the end. So that I can treasure those final moments.
Final?
When that hour is upon me, I want to look back and smile. Then I'll be good. And to come out smiling, we all have to choose where our lives take us. For our future selves. And yet, lack of choice is enough to break a person. They struggle, suffer, clawing their way through endless fog. A world without choice, that's wrong. If death is a lie in this world, it deserves to end.
So you'd rather perish along with the world?
I just want to cut this world free from Mobius.
Whatever the consequences.
Yeah. Otherwise, the Queen would never have told us the things she did. We take everything as it comes, and we're afforded so little. Still, no matter how slim a chance we might have, it's a chance. So if that's an option we can take, then I'll take it.
Noah, your melody, I hear it loud and clear. Now show it to me. Your conviction and your smile.
Shall we fight in earnest? Gladly, Crys.
I guess we hadn't fought everybody here yet. Oh, you got some kind of barrier. But I hope my friends are managing to build up some aggro here. Oh, why walk right in front of that just when he's starting to launch the doom and death? Luckily, there's enough healing down. They'll break. Get our damage off, get to the front. We've got armor veil up, I'm pretty sure, as well. Doesn't stop him putting in some damage to us, does it? Be nice to try and get a break on him before we go into a chain attack, but I think it's probably time to chain attack. Though Unlimited Sword is actually building up quite nicely here. Helps to be standing on the fast recharge, right? Maybe I should wait for an Unlimited Sword at this point. So I can always activate a chain attack at the end of that. Oh. Talk, please. It will be fine. Another burst. Oh, no burst.
We can do this.
I didn't have aggro at this point because I did do the minus down. Power charge to start off with? Yeah, sure, I'll take that.
What do you think?
Can't let you fill me up, Noah.
Full combo. Can he even remotely... Does he have a chance of surviving versus this? What the hell is this? Never mind, we don't need chain attack at this rate. Nice.
It's a beautiful song, Noah. Noah, the one who made me Mobius, was said. And it wasn't just me. J too, and N, and M. All of us were human once. And Z changed our very being.
Why? Why would he do that to you?
For that, you'd be best off asking Zed himself. But listen, Noah. I think in the end, I was happy to have become Mobius. How could I not be, after hearing such a wonderful song?
Crys.
Mobius are an entity bound by the confines of this world. Strong, yet somehow fragile. And in their fragility, they crave only the now, fearing to tread even a single step towards the future. I chose the path of the Off-Seer because I had a thought. The sender and the ones being sent. I wanted to learn exactly what it was that connected them. Though we may be forgotten, our feelings live on. It is through our melodies that we carry them on. I think I once told you something to that effect.
Yeah.
There's a place doing just that. The city.
The city is?
The many lives born of the city. Lives whose existence was never recorded in origin. They are our future. They themselves are proof of the coming winds of change.
I think I see.
They are our hope. Just as you once were. They too are the product of Ouroboros' will. And that is something that can never die.
Crys, you knew everything all along.
Noah, one last thing.
Aren't you gonna?
You really do play the most beautiful tune. Go now, Noah. Sing your song for all to hear.
Noah. So those things Crys said, what was that all about?
Finding value.
What now?
Crys, when he played his Off-Seer song, he conveyed his wish to me. His wish that I would come to find value in all things.
He entrusted it all to you, Noah. Ergo, the rest is history.
Yeah, but it's so.
Sad, isn't it?
I'm going, for sure. His wishes won't be in vain as we march on Origin.
Do you truly want it thus, O ye voices? Then let me enunciate, emphatically so, the rules to which this world adheres, for the benefit of us all.
And that brings to an end side story Noah. After battling and defeating Consul Crys, The party acquired the last origin metal. Most importantly, I feel that scene was the first one where they did the emotion of a death in the entirety of the game properly. We've had deaths, we've had things happen, but you always knew from things you'd already pieced together, or the game had obviously extensively shown you, that there was a way back, that people were probably coming back in one form or another, that there was this, that there was that, right? But even with the end of chapter 5 and into chapter 6, you knew something was happening. You knew it wasn't exactly going to be, even though the scene itself was beautiful. But then we get to this point where we know the exact meaning of it. We know that there's not a way back from that. A choice is made. We know they're going. And the emotion hits so much more. Because everything else you knew there was a get out of jail card. But for this you were like, this is kind of Chris's choice, isn't it? Right then. Our origin medal obtained. Let's keep on keeping on.